Good morning. Welcome back, student, in our class Business Communication. And today we are going to continue our journey in interpersonal communication. Like last meeting, we already learned about the message formation process. We learned about stereotype, implicit personality theory, and also attribution. And today, it seems like I still cannot what is it? I can pronounce attribution correctly. All right, I think it's better, right? Like today, attribution. All right, I think it's going better. Yeah, today wanna share to you guys the impression management process or impression management. How we can in look good in front of other people. Yeah, we need to do self-presenting. Yeah, we need to self-presenting well by using three tools here. Yeah, we call it front, or yeah, we call it equipment called front that consists of stage or setting. When you need to do presentation, then you need to put the right equipment around you. You need laptop, yeah, you need notebook, and then you need projector, the LCD screen, and then you need pointer perhaps, and you need that cue card, yeah, everything that you need related with object or equipment you put on your presentation. And second is appearance. Yeah, appearance is really important. How you choose your clothes or accessories that can support your appearance. And it will complete if you have a good manners. It's showing by how you walk, how you talk, sit, and what is body gesture that you show during the presentation. Those three are the yeah three main points that you need to show during impression management. When you want to impress somebody, you need you need a setting, appearance, and also a good manner. Well, the next part is the effect of interpersonal perception on interpersonal communication. Yeah, um, people perception is affecting interpersonal communication. Our behavior in interpersonal communication is very dependent on interpersonal perception. If both parties, sender and encoder, respond to others inaccurately, communication breakdown will occur. This communication failure can be corrected, could be revised if people realize that perception might be wrong. Our interpersonal communication will be better if we know that our perceptions are subjective and tend to be wrong. So we must know that our perception not always correct. You have your own stereotype or any implicit personality theory. Well, you may have that, but we need to understand that probably our perception is wrong. So that's why if we know perhaps our party, yeah, our side is wrong. That's why if I need to revise it, I willingly to revise it. Yeah, we can revise the breakdowns or yeah, we can correct any communication breakdown if we realize that probably we are in the wrong side. Yeah, so we need to um, correct, yeah, to check our mind and then check our side. Yeah, usually we are not always correct. And this next subchapter is self-concept, or in Indonesia we call it konsep diri. Self-concept is really important because by observing ourselves, yeah, we need to observe ourselves so we can come to self-image and self-assessment. We can know what's what is ourself, yeah, what's inside ourself. Nah, self-concept give influence on interpersonal communication, especially on one prophecy fulfilled alone. How to explain this? Well, the success of interpersonal communication depends on a lot of depends a lot on the quality of one self-concept, either positive or negative. Yeah, you must be a positive person, right? But sometimes we are very negative. Signs of people that have negative self-concepts such as very sensitive to criticism and very responsive to praise. Yeah, like react too much when he's listening any when he get any praise, he will react too much, yeah, too much reaction. And then a hypercritical attitude that is unable to express appreciation or recognition of the strength of other. Yeah, people with negative self-concept usually they're really less give appreciation to other people and don't want to acknowledge the strength of other people because he's thinking like he's the best among us among among us among the others, so they tend to unable to express appreciation and then uh, don't want to acknowledge the strength of other people. Next is tend to feel unappreciated by others and being pessimistic about competition, as revealed in its reluctance to compete with others in making achievement. Those are signs of people who have negative self-concept. But I wish we're different. Yeah, I wish we are giving signs of people that have positive self-concept, like confident in our own ability to overcome problems and feels equal to the others. So because we are equal, yeah, we are in the same stage, same level, and then receive praise without shame. So you will not feel shy when somebody is praising you, and then realize that everyone has various feeling, desires, behavior that's probably not entirely agreed by the community. Sometimes our act not always accepted in a good terms with other people. Yeah, sometimes I do like this, but other people probably won't like my action. That's why, although we are free, but we are limited by the by other people. So we can do freely, yeah, something, anything freely, but pay attention, we cannot affect or disturb or annoy other people. The next part is he was able to improve himself because he is able to reveal aspect of personality that he did not like and try to change. Well, I believe all of you must have positive side and negative sides. We must understand what is our strength and also our weakness. Yeah, if we know what is our strength, then we need to do more to make our strength is stronger. But we know, yeah, we know, like ourselves, we have many weaknesses. Then, because we know our weaknesses, we cannot just embrace that. We need to change. Yeah, for personality, for everything that inside our mind, we can change it. If we know something bad inside our heart, our mind, our yeah, ourself, let's check it whether we can try to change it or not. If you are probably lazy, yes, let's say we are lazy to do something, and then it is our weakness, it's our bad side. Then because we know it's bad, then we need to change. That's a sign, yeah, those are signs of people that have positive self-concept. We know weaknesses, We know our strength. That's why we need to change anything that good into something bad. We need to change something bad into into anything that good. All right. That's the how people, yeah, how people react related to self concept. And then open yourself, yeah. Like last meeting, we already talked about it. Creative people usually they're really open-minded. Yeah, right? Yeah, open-minded. Knowledge of ourselves will improve the communication, and at the same time, communicating with others will increases our knowledge about ourselves. By open ourselves up, the concept of self becomes closer to reality. Yeah, anything that we know about ourselves, and then we can check it to the others, whether other people will say the same thing about us. Yeah, if self concept is in accordance with our experience, we will be more open, yeah, more open to accept new experience, new ideas from other people. That's why it will make us more likely to avoid defensive attitude. Our bad side, yeah, defensive attitude, and more carefully view of ourselves and also for others. The relationship between self-concept and self-disclosure can be explained by Johari window here. Noun, unknown, and then open, hidden, blind, unknown. Well, this is how we see ourselves, whether we can see ourselves or not, or we can understand other people. With and the next part is how other people know ourselves or not, and how if other people don't know. I think I will give you one more picture that can explain about this better. Well, this is Johari window. We have four squares here. Like first, yeah, this in this side, how other people know about us, yeah, and the column here, how we know about ourselves. So Johari window here, yeah, the first part is known to others as well as we know to ourselves. It called open self, information that you and other people know. Yeah, information about you that both you and others know. Well, the next part we go to this what is it? Second quarter here. Unknown to others, so other people don't know about it, but uh, you know yourself, yeah, that's hidden on yourself. You know about it, but other people don't know. Yeah, hidden self, information about you that you know but others don't know. Like for self, you know that you're very cheerful person, other people know about that too, but yeah, other people know that you are very cheerful, but inside on your mind, yeah, you're very um, like emotional, yeah, emotional. Other people don't know that you are very emotional, but you know exactly what inside on your heart. That's why it's called hidden self. When other people don't know, but you understand it very much. And then the next quarter is unknown to others but unknown to ourselves. Other people know but we don't know. Blind self. Information that you don't know but others do know. Something like other people know that you love to uh, like what is it? Like you're angry. Yeah. You really like You often show that you are angry to other people. Yeah, other people know that, but yourself did not admit it because you didn't realize that I'm never angry. I just want to explain my emotion. That's a blind self when you don't know exactly, but other people realize it and know it very well. But it's different with another quarter here is unknown self. The information that you, neither you or other people don't know. Yeah, unknown to ourselves and also unknown to others. This is the area that we are still searching. Probably right now we don't really understand, don't really, yeah, don't really know about ourselves as well as other people. That's why it's called still unknown self. So this is Johari window. We have we have personality that probably open, blind, hidden, or even unknown. Then later, when we are learning about MBTI, we try to dig more about ourselves. And also it will appear, especially when you have a large um, friendship, yeah. If you have communicating with a lot of people, if you have more experience by the days, by the times going, then you will realize more about this window. Yeah, because you later, perhaps you will later, what's unknown self inside of your heart that perhaps you never realized about it before. Yeah, by the time goes, you will understand more about this. Here we will read the explanation of the Johari window. Open area includes behavior and motivation that we know and others know. It is in this area that we often manage the impression we have talked about. And also we have hidden area. We tend to cover up the nature of our behavior that we actually experience or have. We tend to cover, okay. And then blind area. When somebody tried to convince other about his superiority and lowered others, he didn't realize it, but other people know exactly about it. And also we have unknown area. We and others don't know some of the advantages, the disadvantages through self-behavior or that has not been revealed. Yeah, not being revealed yet. Perhaps later. Yeah, by the time goes. And then the next part is self-confidence. It's really important. Yeah, this is very important for you guys because many students from our department usually they are feeling like not feeling this confidence because of many reasons. Yeah, self-confidence is really important because if we have this self-confidence, then we will aware of our strength and also our weakness, and we can able to adjust to others. So confidence itself means being aware of our own strength and our weakness. Then we can adjust it with other people. Please, all of you, please have this self-confidence. You are really good. Believe me, you have your own strength and also your weakness. We try not cover our weakness, but we try to fix it. If you have something bad, like probably like we said in personality, when you have many bad sides, then let's try to fix it. Yeah, if your weakness is just about your perhaps your appearance, I don't think that's weakness. We can embrace ourselves. But if it's related to personality or many other traits that we can cover it or we can fix it, yeah, later we can fix it. But now we must have this self-confidence because all of you have your own strength. So please be confident. The next part is selectivity. This is the process of preparing symbols as a translation of what is in your mind. Self-concept influences our communication behavior because self-concept influences what message you are willing to open up, how we perceive the message, and what we remember. So we must select, yeah, this is the activity that inside our mind. Yeah, we select a specific symbol if somebody is saying a word. If I say justice, what comes into your mind? Perhaps on your mind you will it will appears like a hero or a balance, a balance it, yeah, balance, yeah, justice, you must be related with that thing. But in my mind, like, I will give you example from myself. If I hear justice, then one one thing that come into my mind is primates, primate, primate. All right, kera, a monkey, I guess. Yeah, orangutan. Yeah, because when I was young, I really loves to read fable, yeah, story about animals. And one story that I read is um, an orangutan. Uh, he's he's trying to divide food because two animals are having conflict because of food. That that's why that orangutan try to, yeah, to be a middleman, then try to divide the food really in half. That's why if you ask me about justice, one thing that come into my mind is an orangutan. That's a selective process that comes in my mind. How about you? Yeah, we have our own selectivity, our own process that happen on your mind. The next part, yeah, next subchapter, we will learn about interpersonal attraction. What can make you attract to other person? You will like other people because of what? Yeah, we have some um, what is it? Yeah, some points here. Personal factors that can affect interpersonal attraction. And the next situational factors. So first, for personal factors, it must be different from one person to another. Sometimes like the similarity of personal characteristic. People who have similarities in values, attitude, belief, socioeconomic level, religion, or ideology tend to like each other. Yeah, when you have the same traits with other people, yeah, usually you tend to like that person. Yeah, you like that person that similar to you. That's the main point of this point, yeah. And second is emotional pressure. If a person in a state of worry or has to bear emotional stress, he will he want the present he want the presence of others. Yeah, when we are feeling down, when we are feeling blue, that's why we need somebody else inside of next to us, and then, yeah, accompany us. That's the one. And usually we will like that person who always accompany us during our down times, right? Yeah, when you have that kind of person, when you have that kind of friends that always accompany you, usually we tend to like that person more than other people, right? Yeah, that's the point of number two. And then low self esteem. When self esteem is lowered, when we have low self-esteem, the desire to join other people or doing affiliates will increasing will yeah increasingly higher. Then will they will responsive to accepting the love of others. In other words, people who are inferior tend to easy to love others. All right. When somebody is having low self-esteem, usually they will only follow other people. Yeah, they will tend to love other people. Yeah, because they are not love themselves. That's why they are try to only follow other people. I believe that all of you not like this, yeah. And then four is social isolation. Humans may endure alienation for some time, like yeah, we're alone for only for some time, but not for a long time, because human itself tend to like people who bring happiness. Yeah, do you agree with me? You will be happy if you have certain person next to you, right? Yeah. So in the context of social isolation, the tendency to love other will increase. When you are alone, then you will mm, craving other people presence on your life. Yeah, yeah, for those who are in despair, for you who has this kind of isolation, then you will miss any other people, any friends, any specific friends. That's why when you in this stage, you will feel like I love people more. I will enjoy if people around me right now. Yeah, those are the personal factors that can affect our interpersonal attraction. But we also have situational factors that can influence interpersonal attraction, such as physical attractiveness. Of course, you're attracted to somebody who's handsome or beautiful, right? Yeah. And then the next thing is we tend to like people who reward us, give praise, or give things that can make us happy or increase our self-esteem. Yeah. And then next, familiarity means we often, when we see specific person often, or we know them very well, then yeah, we will like that person. That's why we in Javanese, yeah, we have phrase like we think tresno jalaran soko ngelibet. If you don't understand Javanese, or if when you are international person, mm, love comes because of habit. Yeah, if you often see somebody, then you will love them more. Yeah, that's the meaning of that phrase, familiarity. So if you see somebody often, you know them very well, then perhaps you will like them. And then proximity. Proximity is closely related to familiarity, yeah. But in terms of space, yeah, in physically, but here in um, like this one for physic, and this one familiar, not only because physic we are close next to each other, but because we only see it's okay. But for this one is for like for example, if people that neighbor, yeah, being neighbor, then usually you will like them more rather than strangers. Yeah, because you live next to each other, then you will like them more. And then five, if competence, we tend to like people who have abilities that are higher than us. Yeah, usually we like other people who are smarter than us. Yeah, and or more successful in our life. Even so, like other attraction factors, there are situations where abilities do not generate interpersonal attraction. Well, those are 5 reasons, yeah, why you are attracted to other people. Is that I think that's those are correct. And you like other people because of one or two or those 5 probably. Yeah, that's. But I think those 5 are happen and exist on your life too. The next part is the effect of interpersonal attraction on interpersonal communication. While interpretation of message and judgment, it is well known that our registration and assessment of other people is not solely based on rational consideration. Therefore, when we like someone, we also tend to see all things related to him positively. Yeah, sometimes we are not only react rationally, sometimes intuitionally. Yeah, when you only like the appearance, then you will rather comes like halo effect. Yeah, if you like the appearance, then you will like, ah, he's handsome, or she's beautiful, and then she's kind too, and then she is really nice, and blah blah blah. Yeah, interpretation of message and judgment because of it's strangely it's related with halo effect. And then the next part is communication effectiveness. Interpersonal communication is declared effective when communication meetings are pleasant. Yeah, for the communicants, for sender and then receiver, those when they are feeling happy because of the communication, then we can say that the communication is effective. The next part, yeah, we will learn theory about interpersonal relation. Effective communication is characterized by good interpersonal relationship. Secondary communication failure occur when the content of the message we understand, but the relationship between communicants becomes damaged. Every time when we are communicating, we not only convey the content of the message, we also determine the level of interpersonal relationship. So not only determine content, but also relationship. We have some theories. First is model of social exchange, like trades transaction. People connect with others because they expect something that meet their needs. The basic assumption that underline this theory is that each individual voluntarily enters and stay in social relation only as long as the relationship is satisfactory in terms of reward and cost. What is reward? Reward is the effect that is considered positive that person get from the relationship, and cost is the result that considered negative in a relationship. When we need to pay something, it must be cost, right? And reward when we get something. Benefit or profit? Yeah, the gap between reward and cost. When an individual feels that in an interpersonal relationship he does not receive any profit at all, he will look for other relationship that will bring profit. Yeah, when you have relationship with other people, yeah, you must find the benefit, right? When you think your relationship is not giving you benefit, only cost you more, only cost you a lot, cost you much, but no reward, no benefit, then people will tend to, yeah, to find somebody new, right? Yeah, like you. Um, when you feel your partners is not really good, then you will tend to find somebody new, new partners. All right. And then we have comparison rate to show the standard used in those criteria to assess individual relationship at present. So reward, how we count reward, how we count cost on our relationship. It must have standard. Yeah, that's the comparison rate here. What standard to show reward and cost? You need to find out. And then the next theory is role model. Interpersonal relationship develop well if each individual acts according to role expectation and role demands. I'm going to delete this. And also has role skills and avoid role conflict and role ambiguity. First is expectation of role or role expectation. Refers to obligation, duties, and matters related to certain position in the group. You must expect your teacher must be clever, right? Yeah, you must expect teacher can master in a topic. Yeah, that's expectation. And second is role demands, social pressure that force individuals to fulfill the roles that have been imposed on them. Yeah, we know like teacher is should be smart, right? Yeah. And for example, in one society, people are pushing teacher to solve problem, like mathematics teacher. Yeah, people ask this teacher to mm, this day, yeah, this next few day we will participate in Bersih Desa event. Yeah, we need to celebrate our town anniversary, and then we want to decor, yeah, give decoration of our place. Then those people are asking teacher because they think teacher is really smart. They ask teacher to decor or to yeah to give idea about that event. That's role demands. Social give pressure to teacher to fulfill fulfill anything that social want. Even though it's not really related. Like, what is the relation between mathematics teacher and then that design? Yeah, it doesn't has any close relationship, but because of the demands here, the role demands of social, it will push that teacher to do something. The next part is role skills, ability to play certain roles. Like teacher, yeah, teacher in school and must be, yeah, teacher in school must be his father or husband. Yeah, that's right, right? Yeah. But when he's working at school, he's a teacher. He's a teacher of student or partner. But in his house, he's not teacher anymore. He's a father or his husband that need to give love to the family members. But he will react differently when he's on business. When he's on school, he will, yeah, like let's say if one teacher has a kid that school in the same school as him. So one guy has son that that schooled in the same place with that person, that father working. Yeah, on school, yeah, that teacher will act like a teacher. Well, it's right. But when he's in house, he's not teacher anymore. But he's a father that need to give support to his kid, etc. Yeah, etc. That's a role skills. We need to play certain roles in the specific place. Like right now, I'm your teacher right now. I will play my role as teacher. But later, yeah, perhaps we are family. Like let's say we are family, and then we have meeting on family gathering. Then I'm not your teacher anymore. I'm not your teacher at that place. I'm your family members. That's role skill. And then the next part is game model. Dr. Eric Byrne, in his analysis, saw people relate to various kind of games, known as transactional analysis. Underlying this scheme are three human personalities or ego status, namely parents, the adult, and children. Parents are aspects of personnel that are assumptions of behavior we receive from our parents or people we consider as our parents. An adult is a part of personality that processes information rationally in accordance with the situation and usually with regard to important issues that require conscious decision making. And children are elements of personality that are taken from our childhood feeling and experiences and contains the potential of intuition, spontaneity, creativity, and pleasure. Like we can see on which figure, in this figure, parents, adult, and child. Complementary transactions occur if both parties are in the same different ego state. For example, a child is sick and asks his mother attention, and the mother obey, yeah, react as what child is asking. Then both parties will feel satisfied. Like in this child saying that he's sick to parents and then parent give love. So that's called complementary transaction. The next part is cross transaction occur if the other party provides a response that is not in accordance with what the other party wants, so that conflict occurs. For example, a child invites his friend to play, but his parents, yeah, this one should be parents. Okay, you need to revise your notes, okay? Yeah, his parents even forbids playing. All right. Child is asking his friend to play, but the parents, yeah, forbid them to play. You need to study, not playing anymore. Please study. Okay. This one called cross transaction. Yeah. And then the next part is ulterior or hidden transaction occur in two levels. At the first level, message is generally acceptable, while at the second level, it shows another hidden purpose that actually become the actual message. For example, Amir invites Tony to study together, but actually they have another message, other purposes which are hidden from other parties, namely wanting to play. Yeah, this person asking his friend to study, but inside those transactions is something doing here, is something happening here. Uh, Actually, they're not want to study together, but they want to play. Yeah, so it's happened in this part. So hidden transaction is happening in this stage. Yeah, so that's the chart of transaction transaction analysis. Okay, and then four, we have interactional model. When we when the interaction, yeah, happen because of the mix model between action role model, and game model. Yeah, the theory that we learned before, this is like more like mixing between those theories, those three or two theories. The next part is stages of interpersonal relationship. I think we will wait what moment. Yes, I think we can save this to the next meeting. Yeah, so next meeting we will learn stages of interpersonal relation, and as well as we want to check our MBTI. So we are going to do tests to check our personality. Well, guys, please read it beforehand, yeah, before the meeting. Then later, I will give you explanation so you will understand more because you already learned about it before. Well, guys, I think that's all for today. We'll have another meeting on Friday morning. See you later.